What if I told you that a simple penny, yes, a single, ordinary-looking penny, could be worth up to $1 million? Sounds crazy, right? But before you dismiss this as just another coin story, listen up. Because the 1960 Mark Abraham Lincoln penny isn't just any coin, it's a millionaire maker hiding in plain sight. And you might just have one sitting in your pocket or coin jar right now. So, when was the last time you actually checked your spare change? If the answer is never, you might want to start. Because this could be the most valuable minute you've ever spent. The 1960 Mark Lincoln penny is not just a coin, it's a hidden treasure, a tiny piece of copper that could turn your fortune around. But why is it worth so much? And more importantly, how can you cash in on it? First, let's talk about why this penny is so rare. Back in 1960, the US Mint made two different versions of this coin, a small date and a large date variation. But here's where things get interesting. Some of these coins were struck with an overmint error, creating a D over D doubling effect that makes collectors go absolutely wild. And when collectors go wild, prices skyrocket. So how do you know if you have the $1 million version of this coin? Because not every 1960 penny is valuable, but the right one could change your life. Here's the deal. If your 1960 Mark penny has the D over D doubling, a perfect condition could sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And if you're lucky enough to have a top-tier mint state version, that's where the $1 million magic happens. Yeah, I'd probably pass out too if I found out a penny in my couch cushions was worth a new house. But don't panic yet, here's what you need to do right now. Look for a 1960 Mark penny and examine the date, inspect for errors, use a magnifying glass to check for the rare D over D doubling. Take it to a certified coin dealer or auction house, sell it smart, don't rush to sell it for pennies when collectors are willing to pay big bucks. Imagine waking up tomorrow a millionaire, all because you took 5 minutes to check your spare change. Could this be your lucky break? There's only one way to find out. So go check your coins now, and if you find one, you know where to come back and tell the story. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might be sitting on a small fortune without even knowing it. See you in the next video, and happy hunting. Imagine holding a tiny copper coin in your hand, worth over $2 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? But what if I told you that a simple 1961 Lincoln penny could turn your life upside down? What if one of these rare pennies is hiding in your drawer right now? Stick with me because, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot this golden ticket hiding in plain sight. And before you toss that old coffee jar full of pennies thinking they're worthless, let me ask you, do you really want to risk throwing away millions? I didn't think so. Excitement and urgency. Now, let's get into the details. Why is the 1961 Lincoln penny worth so much? It all comes down to errors, mint marks, and rarity. Here's what you need to look for. First, check for doubling. Yes, I mean a double image on Lincoln's profile or the lettering. This is known as a double die error, and collectors go absolutely crazy over these. Next, inspect the mint mark. Some pennies were struck with unusual variations that make them worth a fortune. And of course, condition matters. If your penny is in pristine shape, its value skyrockets. And before you grab a magnifying glass and start examining every penny in sight, don't worry, I'll show you exactly what to look for in just a moment. But first, let's talk numbers. Some of these rare 1961 pennies have sold for, well, let's just say more than most people's homes. Want proof? Let's dive into the market trends. Empowerment and call to action. Recently, one of these rare pennies fetched an astonishing $2 million at auction. And here's the kicker, similar coins are still out there, waiting to be discovered. The market for rare pennies is hotter than ever, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar. But time is ticking. With more people catching on to this hidden treasure, these opportunities won't last forever. So, unless you enjoy missing out on life-changing money, it's time to check your change, like, right now. Do you think you have one of these valuable pennies? Don't wait. Hit that like button if you're excited about turning spare change into a fortune. And subscribe because, in my next video, I'm revealing even more hidden coin treasures that could be sitting in your pocket. What if I told you that a single penny, yes, a tiny 1-cent coin, could be worth more than a luxury mansion, a Ferrari, and your dream vacation combined? Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, buckle up because today, we're diving into the shocking truth behind the 1967 no-mark Abraham Lincoln penny, a coin so rare, so valuable, that it has collectors offering up to $3 million. Stick with me, because you might just have one lying around in your drawer right now. And before you dismiss this as just another old penny story, let me ask you, what would you do if you suddenly discovered a fortune hiding in plain sight? Let's find out together. First, let's talk about what makes this penny so incredibly valuable. The 1967 no-mark Lincoln penny is a rare era coin. Unlike most pennies from that year, this one was struck without a mint mark, making it an anomaly. Why does this matter? Because era coins are like hidden treasures in the world of numismatics. Collectors and investors are willing to pay insane amounts for these little mistakes. But here's where things get really interesting, only a few of these pennies have ever been found. That means there could still be more out there, maybe even in your pocket or that old coin jar gathering dust. By the way, if you're suddenly tempted to dig through your couch cushions, you're not alone. I'll wait. Now, let's talk numbers. You're probably wondering, okay, but how do I know if my penny is worth millions? Great question. Here's what to look for. Second, inspect the area below the date. If there's no mint mark, you might have something special. Third, look at the condition. A well-preserved coin can skyrocket in value. Because now, we get to the part that everyone's waiting for: how much can you actually sell this coin for? Brace yourself, because in top condition, the 1967 no-mark Lincoln penny has been valued at up to $3 million. That's right, one lucky person could turn a single cent into a multi-million-dollar payday. And even if your penny isn't in perfect condition, similar ones have sold for hundreds of thousands. But here's the catch: these rare finds are getting snatched up fast. Every day, collectors and investors are on the hunt, and once these coins are off the market, they're gone for good. If you think you might have one, you need to act now. And if you don't, well, now might be a good time to start sweet-talking your grandparents into letting you rummage through their old change jars. Listen, opportunities like this don't come often. Finding one of these rare pennies could be your ticket to financial freedom. Imagine never having to worry about bills again, living life on your terms. All because of a single penny. So check your collection, double-check that loose change, and who knows? Your millionaire moment might be just one lucky find away. If you found this video valuable, hit that like button, subscribe for more hidden treasure secrets, and drop a comment below if you're checking your coins right now. Stay sharp, stay lucky, and I'll see you in the next one. What if I told you that a single penny in your pocket right now could be worth $4 million? Sounds crazy, right? But trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be raiding your coin jar like a pirate hunting for gold. And before you think, oh, this is just another coin video, stop. Because this isn't just about a penny. It's about your potential to turn a forgotten coin into a fortune. So, stay with me, because every second you wait, someone else is cashing in. The 1985 D. Lincoln penny seems ordinary, right? But what if I told you there's a mistake so rare, so valuable, that collectors will throw millions at it? The rarest 1985 D penny has a double die error. The lettering is slightly doubled, and only a handful of these exist. That's what makes this coin worth a life-changing fortune. Imagine this: you go to buy a coffee, hand over a penny, and the barista casually tosses away what could have been your $4 million payday. Ouch. That's why knowing what to look for is everything. Now, here's where it gets serious. The demand for rare pennies is skyrocketing. Just last year, a collector paid an insane amount for a similar coin. Could your penny be next? But here's the thing, time is running out. The more people find out, the harder it'll be to sell at a premium. So, if you have an old penny collection, now is the time to check. And if you're lucky enough to spot this rare gem, congratulations, you might be sitting on a $4 million jackpot. So, what are you waiting for? Grab a magnifying glass, check those pennies, and let me know in the comments, do you think you have a fortune in your pocket? If you do, don't just sit on it. Subscribe for more hidden treasure tips, and I'll see you in the next video where we uncover even more millionaire coins. Check your spare change. Well, you should. Because today, we're diving into the rare 1988 NO Mark Lincoln penny, a coin so valuable, it could change your life forever. But here's the catch, not every 1988 penny is worth millions. So, how do you know if you have the golden ticket hiding in your piggy bank? Stick with me until the end because missing even one crucial detail could mean the difference between a fortune, or just another penny. Throughout history, rare coins have created millionaires overnight. But the 1988 NO Mark Lincoln penny? It's one of the most sought after and mysterious coins in existence. What makes it so special? A small mistake at the US Mint. That's right, an error in production led to a coin that's incredibly rare. Collectors and investors are on the hunt, offering insane amounts to own one. But let me ask you, what if you already have one, and don't even know it? Imagine throwing away a penny today that could have made you a millionaire tomorrow. That's a nightmare none of us want to live. But don't worry, I'm going to show you exactly how to check if your 1988 penny is the rare gem that could change your financial future forever. And trust me, you won't believe how simple it is. Alright, let's get to the good stuff. How do you identify this rare 1988 NO Mark Lincoln penny? Here's what you need to look for. First, flip the coin and check the front. If there's NO mint mark under the date, you might be in luck. Second, examine the lettering. A subtle difference in the design could mean a massive payday. And third, check the reverse side. Specific details in the America lettering can confirm if your penny is worth thousands, or even millions. And before you start raiding your grandma's coin jar, maybe ask her first. She might just split the fortune with you. Now, here's where things get even wilder. The most valuable 1988 NO Mark Lincoln penny sold for over $5 million. And guess what? Prices are still climbing because collectors are scrambling to get their hands on one. But time is running out. The market is hot now. What happens if demand drops? Don't be the person who discovers a rare coin years later, only to find out it's lost its value. And here's the thing, there are other pennies just as valuable hiding in circulation. Stick around because in my next video, I'll reveal another coin that could make you a millionaire overnight. You won't believe which one it is. Before you go, drop a comment below, do you have any old pennies lying around? If so, go check them now and tell me what you find. And of course, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on another life-changing coin discovery. Your fortune might just be hiding in plain sight. Don't wait. Go check your change, right now. Imagine finding an ordinary-looking penny in your pocket, only to realize it could be worth $6 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? But what if I told you it's 100% real, and people are making life-changing money from these rare pennies as we speak? Stay with me because, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot a 1990 NO Mark Lincoln penny, how much it's really worth in today's market, and, most importantly, how you could turn your loose change into a fortune. But, don't blink. Because missing one tiny detail could mean the difference between a goldmine and a worthless penny. First, let's talk about what makes this particular penny so valuable. The 1990 NO Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a bizarre error coin, struck without the small s or d mint mark. This mistake only happened in a limited batch before the US Mint caught on, making it one of the rarest modern pennies out there. And here's where it gets really crazy. One of these pennies sold at auction for over $6 million. That's not just a lucky fluke, collectors are constantly on the hunt for these rare error coins, and their value is climbing fast. Here's what to do: grab a magnifying glass or use your phone's zoom function. Look directly below the date. If there's no small s or d mint mark, you might be holding a jackpot. But don't celebrate just yet. There's one more step. Next, check for wear and tear. The best condition pennies, graded MS 65 or higher, fetch the highest prices. If yours looks promising, take it to a professional coin grader or an auction house. So, what are you waiting for? Go check that jar of old pennies, search your couch cushions, and don't let a potential fortune slip through your fingers. If you want more tips on finding valuable coins, hit that like button and subscribe, because I've got even bigger coin secrets coming soon. Imagine finding a single penny in your drawer and realizing it's worth $7 million. Sounds insane, right? But what if I told you that one rare penny, yes, a 1995 no-mark Abraham Lincoln penny, could change your life forever? People are literally sitting on fortunes without realizing it. And by the time they do, it might be too late. The question is, do you have one of these golden ticket pennies hiding somewhere right now? I mean, let's be real, how many of us actually check our spare change? Most of us just toss it into a jar, hoping one day we'll have enough for a coffee. Well, what if I told you that jar could be your ticket to a millionaire lifestyle? So, what exactly is this mysterious 1995 no-mark Lincoln penny? And why is it worth millions while other pennies are just pennies? In 1995, a small batch of Lincoln pennies was struck without the typical mint mark. This wasn't just an accident, it was a mistake that turned into one of the most valuable errors in coin history. Only a handful of these coins exist, and collectors are going crazy trying to get their hands on them. But here's the catch: not all 1995 pennies are valuable. Miss the key details, and you could be throwing away a fortune. Okay, so before you start digging through your couch cushions like a detective on a mission, let's talk about what makes this penny different. No mint mark. Unlike regular 1995 pennies, this one lacks the tiny letter under the date, distinctive doubling. Some versions of this error coin have a doubled image on Liberty, and the date, weight and composition. It should weigh exactly 2.5 grams and be made of copper-plated zinc. And here's where things get serious. Not all of these are worth $7 million. Some are worth thousands, others just a few bucks. But one small mistake in how you handle or sell it, that could cost you everything. Let's say you think you found one. Now what? Here's exactly what to do next to ensure you get the maximum value. Do not clean it. A single scratch can drop the value dramatically. Verify with an expert. Get it checked by a professional coin grading service. Auction it correctly. Selling to the right buyer is key. High-end collectors are paying top dollar for these right now. Now, imagine knowing you had a fortune in your hands, but you let it slip away because you didn't act fast enough. These coins are being discovered, bought, and sold as we speak. The question is, will you be the next one to cash in? And if you do find one, well, don't forget who gave you the tip. I accept thank you notes in the form of Ferraris or beach houses. Imagine finding a simple penny in your drawer, and realizing it's worth $8 million. Sounds insane, right? But here's the kicker: someone just like you, with an old coin lying around, could be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. Stay with me, because today, we're uncovering the shocking truth about the no-mark 2001 Abraham Lincoln penny. Could you be the next millionaire? Let's find out. Most people don't think twice about pennies. They toss them into jars, drop them on sidewalks, and even refuse them as change. But what if I told you that one specific 2001 penny is worth more than a Ferrari, a beachfront house, and a luxury yacht, combined? Well, that's exactly what happened when collectors recently discovered an ultra-rare variation of the 2001 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. This coin wasn't supposed to exist. And more importantly, how do you know if you have one? Stick around, because in just a moment, I'm going to tell you exactly what to look for. Now, before you start emptying every coin jar in your house, let's talk about what makes this penny so valuable. First, the missing mint mark. A standard 2001 penny should have a tiny letter under the date, either D for Denver or P for Philadelphia. But in a rare minting error, some pennies were struck without any mark at all. This wasn't just a mistake. It was a fluke so rare that collectors and experts were stunned when they found one dot, and here's where the excitement skyrockets. Because of the coin's rarity, its value shot up to an eye-watering $8 million. You find this penny, sell it, and overnight your entire life changes. No more debts. No more financial stress. Luxury vacations, dream cars, generational wealth, all from one tiny coin. But wait. Before you go diving into your couch cushions, let me give you the full story. Because not every no-mark penny is worth millions. This is the first sign you might have a rare one. The more defined the coin, the higher its value. If your coin is slightly heavier or has a unique metallic shine, you could be holding a goldmine. Before you sell, getting your coin authenticated by a professional could mean the difference between a few bucks and a life-changing fortune. And here's the final piece of advice: don't wait. The value of rare coins can skyrocket overnight, but markets can also shift. If you have one of these pennies, the time to act is now. If so, congratulations, you might be sitting on a life-changing fortune. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin, and make sure to like and subscribe, because I'll be revealing even more coins that could make you rich. And remember, your fortune could be hiding in plain sight. You just need to know where to look. See you in the next video.